Rob, guitar player.
And I'm Aaron, and I play the drums. I'm Ordained.
Jay, guitar.
And Danny, vocals, bass. Ordained.
Now the big news is the reformation of Murder Ordained. What sparked that whole idea? Was there anything behind that?
Yeah, one night, Aaron and I, we always text each other, it's just random crap, And one night he texted me Ordained, different fonts, and I was like, oh really? I texted him back, and he's like, well, maybe. And I said, dude, let's do it. Let's just get back. I mean, it just kind of started just like that, and then I've been wanting to get him on the drums again for a long time, anyways, and I was like, hell yeah. And all of us, Aaron and I hit it up real quick, one night, and we were like, damn, we still got a little bit going, we're not over the hill. So, I called Robert, told him, hey, we're on that, and Jay came along, we heard about it. I mean, it was just kind of just all happened, just pretty much simultaneously. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We used to play about 3 years ago. We played together in Ordained. We had an absence there for a while, and now we brought it back together, and it's even stronger now. I mean, having Jay playing guitar too, and just missing playing the music, it made everything a lot stronger.
What was that like for you guys to go back and pull out some of the old tunes and relive them again, play them again?
I forgot how badass it is. I mean, just the feeling that you get playing that, it's just bad. I mean, it's just killer. Out of pretty much all the bands, I've participated in, just
Somebody's drowning. He's drowning.
Murder!
Suicide.
Spike the fucking water.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was the water, that was vodka.
Vodka, man.
It's fucking vodka.
Jesus, why'd you give me that shit?
Yeah. Secret recipe.
Now with Aaron, it's been a while since you've been behind the drums. What was that like to get back and start playing the drums again?
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
Pretty hard, but I'm getting the endurance back and everything.
Once you got back there, did you realize there was something you missed?
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since you actually sat behind a kit and played.
Yeah, it was 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And each one of us has been in different bands, different projects since then, and I think it kind of gave us a little bit more experience. Because now when we come back, I mean, even though we still got a little bit of work for the show, it just seems more powerful. It just seems more mature, age, but I mean, just our different backgrounds, they're still pretty much all the same. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're in different bands, different styles, we still have this passion for what we're playing now. I mean,
What really kind of interested me in the project. I just kind of, Aaron texted me one day, said you were getting that shit back together. Listen to the songs like that. I'm all about that shit.
Yeah.
It's been over 10 fucking years since I've been on stage.
Yeah.
Went and did all sorts of other shit, But it is something you fucking miss, and having the opportunities to stand in front of that again, hearing that for the first time, those fucking blast beats, that fucking sound again, it's just, there's real fucking power in that.
Oh, man.
And I think we've got a lot of opportunity and fucking potential in this. It's going to get real exciting.
I think a lot of the music scene around here is, it's bounced back and forth, but there hasn't been that straight underground metal bands that play around here at all. And to bring this back, I mean, it's going to be killer. I mean, not to say anything to the other bands around here in town, but they have a good thing. But this is a complete different style of music that's just heavy and straight to your face. And
it takes a bunch of crusty old fuckers to bring it back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, there's You know, I appreciate the new sounds and what people's doing now. That we're old school fuckers, and this right here goes back early '90s, mid '90s, when I believe metal was pure. You know, it was just
you're like that.
they didn't play.
Death metal.
They played in basements just because they loved it, and they were world known. You know, I mean, it didn't matter about the fame or the money or any of the bullshit. It was always about playing. You know, the music, the feeling you get when you're just strumming the hell out of, you know, the guitar, bass, drums. But I got a lot of high hopes and dreams for this. This is, I think, something brought us together, you know, and we want to make an impression. So
I guess I can direct this question to Aaron. The band's name, Murder Ordained, is quite a unique name. Is there a story behind that, how that whole thing came about?
Yeah, like in February of '07 when we first started, we were trying to think of a name. And around that time there was a newspaper article about this woman getting paroled here. She was arrested for these murders that happened in the '70s in Emporia, I think it was. And it inspired a mini-series called Murder Ordained. And it was talking about that in the article. I brought that article, shown the guys, and Danny was like, let's call it Murder Ordained. And so it just stuck from there.
yeah, I mean, Vince, that lady was from Hutch, and that she was actually
Paroled.
relocating here.
She got out.
We were like, you know, that's it. I mean, that has to be. We got to speak about this. This is fucking nuts. You know, I mean, this is definitely something I think people need to know about. You know, and we've gotten some pretty racy emails from certain people like defending this murderer. You know,
Name
and,
militant feet, kissing something.
yeah, and we admire it, so give it to us.
Earlier, you were talking about getting ready for a show. Let's talk a little bit about that. What do you guys got coming up?
Well, August 11th at the fairgrounds, we're doing our return show, and there's going to be 5-6 bands there, and that's what we've been kind of concentrating on right now. After that, I think we're going to really hit recording, really good. And I was going to talk to the guys. I was thinking if you guys...
He was going to.
well, no, I am. Well,
That's going to drop it on camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
Before, yeah, I put you on the spot. No, but I was thinking maybe we'd have a release party on 12/21/12 that Friday night on Doomsday.
Nice.
12.
So I think that would be a killer
12/21.
release. 12/21/12.
Nice.
Be there.
Release the CD,
Celebrate the end of the
everything,
world
and
with us.
yeah.
Yeah.
At
Nice.
least my birthday comes
Bring hot
6
dogs and
days
gas.
before.
You got one
Don't
more
forget the
left.
marshmallows.
Nice. So let's talk about what about new stuff? Have you guys been writing any new songs?
Yeah, we got a new one, and it's been since '07 since we've written a new song. And for this show, we really wanted to break out something new. We still kind of see what we have in us to write some new material.
Yeah, we do. I mean, especially with Jay coming into
Yeah.
the band too. I mean,
And we
he
all
comes up with a lot of
collaborated
ideas.
on the new song, and man, it's I think it's our heaviest song yet. I mean, it's a difficult song to play.
Also nice is we're all multi-instrumentalists too. So
Yeah.
you got this big well of like experience as
Yeah.
well as ability. So when we get into the songwriting thing, I think we're going to have a tremendous amount of output on that.
Oh yeah,
And I think that's
with continuous practice. I mean, hell,
you know,
it's just gonna be real tough.
talking about the maturity level of that too. You know, we're all at a point in our life where we're pretty established in what we do for a living. And we got a discipline that we've learned throughout that. And it's kind of a no bullshit type of thing that we do. We write music, we kick fucking ass, and we keep on going.
Yeah.
And I think it's really going to be kind of fucking cool as this progresses.
And smoke dope.
What's it like for? I mean, you guys were a three-piece before.
Yeah.
And what's it like adding the fourth member to the band? Did it add to the band? Was it weird at first? Or
It
did
was
just
the
kinda
missing
mesh?
link. It was the missing link, I think. I believe now, because they, man, they're so in tune with each other right now that you know, it's just going to keep escalating. I mean, it's really, really badass.
Like it sounded really full and
Yeah.
complete.
We want that black metal feel, you know, with a little bit of a hard. I mean, we're trying to not do what people have done before, but still have that sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I really love the rawness of what we're doing, you know. And
Really ramp up the violence level to the guitars.
yeah,
Yeah. It's kind of that background is where we're coming from. You know, we talked about that kind of like late 80s, early 90s sound. There's just a lot of stuff, that vibe, that, I don't know.
Good bands.
Yeah. You know, from all over the world at that time. That's just a vibe and a sound that,
I think
process is just kind of lost.
I think that each one of us is from the same era. You know, the music that we listen to. I mean, you know, we're all on that level. I mean, it'd be hard to just get any guitar player to do this. We couldn't just say, hey, you know, we're holding auditions, you know. I mean,
You're gonna have to have it in them already.
yeah, I mean, it's already got to be there because, you know, starting back to square one with someone is real hard to do. And the amount of time that we have, you know, the maturity, like I said, the maturity level. And we knew Jay had an extensive background, you know, and when I heard he wanted to hook up, man, I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, dude.
Just came over
Yeah.
once, you know, heard the old demo online and shit. It's fucking cool. And just coming over and hearing that, like I said, just that power in that.
Live, man, is just
Absolutely.
another story. I mean, you know, and it's just, I love it, you know. I mean, we're in a few other bands, Robert and I, and we were talking that, you know, this right here, I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it, you know.
I
It's
think
kind of
a lot-
what all you guys needed.
Yeah. Midlife crisis.
I think a lot of us have grown up listening to like the same style of metal, and you know, a lot of the new metal's not like it used to be back in the early 90s. A lot of good metal bands that really people didn't really give a chance to make something happen. Tons of them, and trying to bring that sound back a little bit. I mean, because it's been absent for so long. I mean, there's no one else doing it, and just to play it's fun. It's a blast. I mean, just cutting, shredding. I mean, tearing the world apart. Even the preacher,
Nice.
tearing him apart too.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see if we can get visitations, because I wouldn't mind handing them a disc
That would
or
be
something.
awesome.
You know, kind of thing.
Have him check it out.
Autograph, man.
Do a review for
Say,
us.
or, you know, he could write one of our songs if he wanted to.
Hey, Murder Ordained
And
CD
write the lyrics.
He'd
review.
be all jacked up, dude.
Badass.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we like. Crazy.
You doing it correct. It's
Cool.
church ordinance.
All right, well,
Everybody can be seated.
I think that covered about everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for.
Oh, we're also going to be at the Wake the Dead, too. So,
Oh, yeah, hey,
Yeah.
gotta plug that.
yeah, Wake the Dead will be there.
Nice.
Always a good show. Good.
Cool. All right, guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.